Danganronpa.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixel. Goku and Knits are here and we are continuing Danganronpa 2.
Ooh. I wonder. Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right? That's not my point. My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that? Well, you're splendidly correct when you say, I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh? Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know? Cooperation? Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right? Yup. If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too. However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Obviously, that's a big no-no! I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later. Just as I thought, you saw right through me. No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope after. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Reminds you... I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky. Well. But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this. Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky. Huh? Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. Well. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island? Well, answer my question.
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island. Wouldn't that be exciting?
Damn you. Five days left.
Very nice.
Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? I don't know, he died.
Oh.
Oh, his special ear. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant.
You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is.
The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning. Oh, thanks, Hinata!
What? Stupid fool, get it together.
Huh? Did you hear something?
It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice!
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer... What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that!
Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone. More importantly, I am starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was.
Don't ignore me! I'm trying to talk to you about something important!
Important?
This! It took me all night to make it! Is that a Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll. I'm Minimaru. Minimaru?
I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right?
Kinda fucked up.
Here's our dead friend. He might as well be stopped. Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Oh! It's so cute! Thanks, I'll keep it.
Huh? I never said anything about giving it away.
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa, hey now, that's a bully's logic! Oh, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. Oh. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know? Upon Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again, I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away.
I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome.
Of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me. Miss Sonia? What did you think of my little pep talk? Oh, did you say something? Damn! Oh, I was up all night memorizing that speech!
And there's the punchline.
I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini Maru.
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you. Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points. That's very specific.
Are you serious? That's amazing!
Of course, I made it after all.
Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Akane looks really happy.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do.
You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the freaking time.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he crossed the line, you know?
That's even more reason we should avoid him.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us?
I don't have to do anything. Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Anyway, Hajime, it's about time you told us what that was all about.
Huh? That?
You know, what Nagito said during the trial.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Oh, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
What did he mean by except for Hajime?
Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department.
A reserve department?
It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person.
Is that all?
What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had a talent all along. But... shit! My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan. Fear is grateful for the danger.
The hell? You're saying that all wrong.
So everyone was here? It was a real close battle.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes.
That's weird. Maybe you can't see me if I become a ghost. Whoa! What the heck? You're covered in blood! Ah! You saw me! Yes, that's right! The Monopiece's sign was very strong. Gross! Don't get close to me! Get out of here! No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth. Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. I'm ashamed of myself. There we go! Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Monopiece. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island.
I see.
Nothing reaction. Like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. I know. Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island?
Well, it's true that I don't really expect much. But who says we aren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
Huh?
Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake. Because if we can't run, we'll fight! I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow.
Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know?
Why you? Do you forget what you said earlier?
Dumbass! I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia!
Don't brag about that!
Settle down! If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy! Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering.
I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. Alright, I'm getting pumped! Let's charge our way to that new island!
The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monomi, I'll crush them all at once!
Even me?
You guys seem reliable.
Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're a friend too, you know.
You're right. And I gotta do my best too.
As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island. but the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Smile at hope in the name of despair. With the Monomise gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. We're on chapter 5!
About time.
So this is the last island. Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future. I guess it has an ambience fitting of the final island. Not really.
First off, let us check.
Oh! One despair!
Oh no! You have some water.
Yes!
Good. And what else? Some carbo bacon.
Yes! There's Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. You get a variety.
I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I expected Akane, though, not you.
I wasn't lured by the smell or anything.
Looks like this street is full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food is here.
Normally, a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about.
Don't eat or you'll turn into a pig.
But I want to eat. Yeah.
God damn, we need to use those coins at some point. I'll do that off screen.
And here is where you can get a job. Oh, nice. Thanks, Monokuma. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime. Good timing.
What's up, Chiaki?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but... since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone.
Then do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? It's too strange for me. Alright, then I'm going inside. Oh, a whole basket of them for you. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other. What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt.
Look at those fine palm trees.
Monokuma.
Oh, pardon me. Mighty fine.
The conveyor belt was endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see, so these are plushies. No, it's not as if I haven't been collecting them all game.
Monokuma plushies. The real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies.
Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich!
You've made too many. You're going to be overstocked when it's all said and done.
Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. I don't want it. No, I don't want it.
I see. You want it.
I...
So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies.
What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me! Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door. Monokuma merch.
What should we do?
Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do?
You're right. Then we should go there for just a little while. I could get a sweater, and maybe a watch. Maybe some slippers.
There might be an important clue, so maybe I should investigate the warehouse.
I really don't feel like it, though. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar! Ibuki would have left that. First there was a Monokuma archive in the funhouse, now there's a plushie factory and all these good. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, ooh, it has no reason for existing. He's starting to talk even crazier.
Like I can tell just from the ambience. There's no real important clues here.
Well, at least we confirmed that. She's just salty that her game merch isn't in this warehouse.
Huh?
There's a bunch of books stacked up high. What in the world are these? Monokuma's poetry collection? How stupid! Who the hell is going to read this crap?
There's another book here too. Let's see. Monokuma's Most Precious Moments. That's the actual title of this book, but it's a collect of...
What? Monokuma's already naked.
I know. Okay.
There are a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked up on top of each other. There are various goods inside them. There are even household appliances and musical instruments. They're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. Looks like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't these are ever going to leave the island. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom! Then they'd stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff. Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail.
Enough already! You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
Hey, don't say that! Let's do our best together! We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s!
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Pretty long? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
Those are the most useless pieces of merch.
Because
ever.
They'll do merch of me!
People have fun playing with them.
How do you even play with them?
Pretty much what you do is you start out with a couple, and then one is used as like the starter, and what you need to do is that you need to throw one at the one that's on the ground in a manner so that it flips up and then you catch it.
So like jumping jacks. Wow, not jumping jacks. What am I thinking? What is it just called jack?
I'm not sure what you're referring to. I mean, like, Jack is the one with the, like, ball and the little spiky things.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, well, no, not really. It's more about just being able to aim well. And react accordingly.
Oh, Monomi, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear?
Not a tortoise?
A long, long time ago, there were these two old guys.
Two old guys living together? I hope they were happy.
The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end.
Huh? Did you even need the old guys in that story?
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense. At least she's wearing a diaper.
Unlike some people.
You did this to me? You're the one who has no fashion sense.
Was that a JoJo reference?
Nah.
Couldn't be.
Silly goose.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels. He made like 7. So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Hajime, let's run.
You're right. Can I have a poster though? We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. Then later that night, he went into his room and found it all covered with Monokuma. It's like you just got tired.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
I don't know. There are never hints in obviously suspicious places. Anyone who looks obviously suspicious isn't the killer. I mean, unless you're playing Ace Attorney.
That's true.
Usually the norm. Ace Attorney, where it wouldn't be surprising to find someone named IMD Killer. Actually, well, yes, there was in fact someone named Shelly the Killer.
What?
Yep.
IMD murderer.
About 2 DIs. Trying to think, what was my favorite name? The 6th game had some pretty good ones.
I never played beyond the first 3.
There was a monk named Perez Zelot in the 6th one.
That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real?
But yeah, anyway, welcome everyone again, once again to 4 Pixels. This is Kime, and I'm getting down on this ride. It's Kingdom Hearts, boys. But it's not. It is! But yeah, a little backstory, I guess, a little context. I can't say that I've never played a Kingdom Hearts before, because I used to have a PS2 back in my country, but I've never finished a Kingdom Hearts, like, ever in my life. I've started Kingdom Hearts 1. I have started Kingdom Hearts 1 actually like 3 times. I've never got past the first world, I think. Like, the furthest I went, I can't remember the order of things, but it was either like the Alice world or like that fight with Cloud on like the Hercules place, the Coliseum. I can't remember which one comes before, but that's as far as I got on Kingdom Hearts 1. On Kingdom Hearts 2, I did all the Roxas part. I mean, if you're familiar with the games, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're confused. Don't worry, you'll be confused by the end of this game too, as far as I know. Yep, we're starting at the first game. And I also started, I believe I started Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories is the one for Game Boy Advance, the little card game, I think. I also started that one, but I've never finished. Like, I started that without even like finishing the first one, so I was like confused. I had no idea what's going on. And yeah, I think I just barely did the tutorials.